thinking about that, but more so from the healer, practitioner, spiritual space, because I feel like this essence of spirituality that is kind of dormant in our DNA has become something that's very trendy and popularized over the last few years. What they call, I don't know, witchcraft. You know, the TikTok, new age spirituality. Yeah, what the fuck is that? I don't know. But I like to call them like the TikTok witches, like that sector. I think people who have like curiosities about spirituality and they're just like trying to get a better understanding, and they don't really know where to turn or who to turn when it comes to like a authentic healer practitioner, because they see all this stuff on social media, on TikTok, and people Googling spells, and they think it's all the same. And it's like, I'm here to tell you what them girls on the TikTok witches doing, what I'm doing is not the same. And I can say that for a lot of other healer practitioners that were ordained by the Most High and not by Google. Y'all heard that? Oh, I love y'all. So Mello, when did you awaken to a sense of self and conviction to help grow to who you are today? So I would say the journey started 12th grade year. It was just like this shockwave hit me, and I said, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? Everything's a lie. Oh my God. And I'm about to be 18, which means I'm about to be a legal adult. I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna just shave off my head, shave off my hair, and and like that's literally when it started. Like, I would say my lifestyle was half sheltered and half like she gonna get out the house and she gonna figure out how to get into some trouble, which is why I was half sheltered. So once I became 18 and shit literally hit the fan, and they were like, okay, you have to get out of the house or go to school. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll go to school even though I don't want to. And I was kind of like pushed out there. That's when like this new world opened up to me. So I'm 18 and I'm at college now, and I'm around all these new different people. And I was just like, oh my God, I was not prepared for this. But Spirit said, it's all right, because we got you. And I would say, like, life opened up for me in college. But I would say shit really got real 2021 after a few near-death experiences. Like, shit always get real after a near-death experience. But specifically, at the end of 2021, I actually died. And then I came back. So that, I feel like, was the big shebang when Spirit was like, okay, Tyranny, that's my government name. Okay, Tyranny, what are you going to do now? Because I saved you, and I saved you for a reason, and I need you to listen to this calling, and you haven't been listening, and that's why what happened to you happened. At least that's what I received, because I was in months of recovery, and I had no choice but to be in the house and just think and think and think and then crash and burn and think and try to rebuild myself for months after being hit by a drunk driver. And so I would say after that last I would say after dying and coming back and my life literally being flipped upside down, I was like, okay, I guess I'll listen. And once I started to listen, things started to slowly fall into place. So I was able to literally look at myself. I told my demons, come on in, let's join the party. I mean, because that was already there, especially after literally dying and coming back. Like, my demons were there. I had some ego deaths So Dark Night of the Souls, where I feel like my actual demons literally personified themselves, and I heard them talking to me, and they were like taunting me, and I just was like, I don't know what is going on, but I know I have to make some type of change, and I know that there's a lot of shit that I have to address and identify within myself in order for these demons to stop terrorizing me. And so, yeah, months of being in the house, months of being forced to literally look at myself in the mirror and pick myself apart and slowly, like, rebuild myself, literal piece by piece. And then everything was stripped away from me, so then I had to answer, who am I? Because before that point, I was everything I was attached to. I was somebody's daughter, I was their friend, I was a waitress. But now I have nothing. I have no car, I have no job, I have no money, I don't have shit. I didn't even have family to even depend on in that moment. And so Spirit said, who are you now? And I had to dig. And I had to figure it out. And I had to say, who am I? And then I had to find the value and worth in myself that wasn't attached to money and materialistic things. And so it was just one thing after the next. And then it was the relationships. Then it was men. Who are you without these men, without the attention of men, with decentering men from your life? And so, yeah, it's still a journey. I'm grateful to say I am further along right now, and through those months of picking myself apart, I have grown to be a better woman. But like I said, it's ongoing, and I'm in this bitch, so.
I love that, and I'm glad you survived and that you stopped fighting. Because had you not stopped fighting, you wouldn't have been where we met, and we wouldn't have had all the good kikis that we've had, and we wouldn't be here. So I'm glad you stopped fighting, because it's all connected, right?